On Friday, we did my 23-24 Premier League, Serie A and Championship predictions for the season. That was accompanied by some beer, so if you're unhappy with my predictions and your team got relegated, blame it on that. But I've also put a template down below if you want to copy and paste that into the comment section and give me your own predictions. I'm going to go have a look at the end of the season, how I got on, and also how you guys got on. And also just feel free to tell me why I'm wrong. Right, so this is going to be the Premier League predictions table. It's alphabetical right now, obviously. Now, I'm going to start with, where should I start? I'll start with relegations. Shall I start with relegations? Newcastle, no, I'm joking. Let's see. Let's move some of these around so I've got like a better idea of like roughly where they should be. Like, this isn't going to be it. We're just moving them around so I get a good idea. Although I'm pretty happy with that, how that's sitting right now. I don't think it's going to be far. Maybe Brentford, not so high. But I don't think it might not be that far off that. The Burnley badge, doesn't the Burnley badge now? They've changed their badge, right? They've gone to like this two-tone badge. Now it just looks like a Pro Evo badge. It just looks like such a generic badge. Right, Wolves I think are going to struggle. I don't know if they'll get relegated. Maybe 18th for Wolves. West Ham, I'm going to see West Ham out there. Forest are going to be down there, so I'm going to put Forest there for now. Who else are going to be down? Luton are going to be. I would love for Luton to stay up, but let's be realistic. Like Luton are bottom, right? Looks like an FM. It does, yeah. It looks like an FM badge. Sheffield United are going to be down there as well. Bournemouth are probably going to be down there. Burnley, I think Burnley will be all right. Palace, Woy is back for another season, right? Woy is back like a renegade master. So we get Woy there. Now West Ham is like, do you know, the hardest one I think to place is West Ham. Yeah, well, Palace will be mid-table. The hardest one I think to place is West Ham. Because where do you put West Ham? Like, you could put West Ham. They're such an up and down. They haven't bought anyone yet. They've sold Declan Rice. 12, 9. I'm not feeling so high. They haven't bought anyone. They're selling Scamacca. They've sold Declan Rice. Okay, they got Kufeld to a new contract. If they buy JWP or someone from Southampton, there's some good teams in there though. I think Everton. These two are the trickiest two. Everton and West Ham. West Ham are the trickiest two. They have Europa League as a distraction, which I think was a problem last year. I mean, a problem in that they also won it. Like, it's not much of a problem. It's beer o'clock, by the way. Let's top up on the beer. Everton's 16th, you reckon? They've won the Conference League. That is true. They lost it and then won it. Why has it done that? Get me back on that screen. They won the Conference League, so you think they're focused on the league. Now, Burnley, I don't know. Let me see who Burnley's bought. Who's Burnley bought? Right. I don't know why I keep doing that voice.
I have no idea.
I feel like Burnley are quite good under Vincent Kompany, right? Wout Weghorst is back and he got booed. They bought James Trafford. They bought Nathan Redmond. Who from? Besiktas. You know what? I'm not feeling Burnley. I'm feeling Vincent Kompany, but I'm not feeling Burnley. Burnley going there. Burnley going 16th. That'll be all right. I really think like maybe I'm gonna knock Forest up a spot as well. They held on to Steve Cooper. It worked out. So I think Burnley and Forest will avoid the drop. I'm underfeeling Sheffield United now. So we're going to put Wolves up at one spot as well. Now, Fulham's a tough one. They started last season really well, and then they dropped off massively. Same with Brentford. Both of those started last season really well. Villa in 12th, you think so? No. Villa will be all right. Villa have got so much money. Villa have made smart signings as well. And Villa have been like on an ascendancy under Emery. Villa, right, Brighton will drop. Brighton can't keep up the pace, but they'll be good. Villa and Brighton are going to be the two outside the top 7. Brentford, Fulham. I think that's it, right? Brighton, Villa, Brentford, Fulham. I think those 4. Man City top. We're going for it. I'm not convinced by Rasmus Højlund yet, but Rashford's been on fire. Okay, Spurs losing Kane will be massive, I think. I think Spurs might be the team to drop out this year. What are Spurs signings like this year? They signed... Lloris has gone. And they haven't got a keeper yet, no? Vicario. Wait, no, is Lloris not gone? No, Lloris is still there. I thought Lloris left. So who have they actually signed? James Maddison. Kulusevski they were forced to buy. Pedro Porro they were forced to buy. They bought Vicario. They got Manor Solomon on a free transfer from Shakhtar. I didn't know that. And that's it. That's all their signings. And they're going to lose Harry Kane. They've lost Harry Winks and Lucas Moura as well. Leicester signing Harry Winks when they've dropped down to the Championship is actually surprising. Do you know what? I'm not feeling Spurs right now. Spurs 7th. Right. I mean, like, I'd be a fool to put anyone outside of those 7 to be top 7. It could happen. It happened with Chelsea last year. Liverpool nearly fell outside that top 7 as well. But, like, you'd be stupid to predict otherwise. So, Spurs 7. Now, do Chelsea turn it around? Liverpool have got a new midfield. Newcastle are picking up. And I think Arsenal have signed smart. But Gabriel Jesus is injured. And I don't think they'll start as well as they did last year. Do you know what? I'm all right with that top 5, I think. Do I put Liverpool up a spot? Okay, who've Newcastle signed? You signed Sandro Tonali and Harvey Barnes. But you lost St. Maximin. You lost Jamal Lewis. And you've lost Chris Wood. And you've lost Matty Longstaff. You've lost Matty Longstaff. I'm sorry. You've lost Matty Longstaff. You're down now, I'm joking. Yeah, I don't think you're top 4. I'm gonna put Man United, Liverpool top 4. Man City, Arsenal. I think Arsenal signed smart. If they improve on last year, young team, always improving. If they can keep out the injuries, if they can keep hold of the players that are... Have they lost anyone yet? I don't think they've lost anyone yet, right? Has anyone left Arsenal? Oh, they lost Xhaka. Well, that's a few. At least they'll have 10 players on the pitch there, 11 players on the pitch. Jurriën Timber. They bought Jurriën Timber. Nuno Tavares is back. Cedric Suarez is back. Declan Rice they bought. Kai Havertz they bought. Nicolas Pepe is back. Balogun is back, but he's probably leaving. I'll tell you what, actually. Marquinhos is there. Nelson hasn't left. Who's left? Granit Xhaka. Maitland-Niles left. The Maitland-Niles leaving on a free transfer. Pablo Mari's gone to Monza. That's it. I think Arsenal have strengthened like massively. Yeah, Nicolas Pepe is back. I mean, do you know what? Controversial statement. You get Nicolas Pepe back? Like, what? So what? You got a squad player. Okay, probably you play Reece Nelson instead. Or Marquinhos. The mentality, so they got a very young team, right? They got a young team, and I think that young team can definitely like push on. I still don't think they'll beat City this year. Oh, City have lost players. Have City even got a right back right now? Has Kyle Walker left? In fact, City, do you know what? Maybe I'm overestimating City, because City haven't really, have City bought anyone? Oh, they bought Kovacic. They got Walker and Cancelo are back, but they're both leave. And Walker's not getting any younger. Cancelo's out of, not a fan. Pep's not a fan. Option A is Rico Lewis. And just play him. He's 18. If he's got the faith in Rico Lewis. Option B is John Stones. And he plays what he did last year. They've lost Gundogan. They've lost Riyad Mahrez. They bought Gvardiol. They haven't bought Gvardiol yet. They're going to, though. That's true. Actually, no, they have. The Gvardiol one's pretty much through, right? So I think I'm happy with Man City first. Arsenal second. I think United will be third. I think Onana is an upgrade on De Gea. I know there are De Gea fans out there, but I'm not one of them. Liverpool, and Maguire's got... Is Maguire gone? I think Maguire's gone. Liverpool, I think the new midfield will take a little bit of time to bed in, but I think they'll do all right. Newcastle, I'm interested to see if they make some big signings. Chelsea, do you know what? Maybe I do upgrade Chelsea, actually. Chelsea's going 5th. Chelsea 5th, Newcastle 6th. Spurs, I think, have lost. If they lose Harry Kane, that's very much dependent on Harry Kane. Brighton, do you know what? I'm dropping Brighton as well. I think Brighton have lost some good players. Although I think their manager is really good. I like De Zerbi. Villa above them, though. Emery's doing great stuff at Villa. Brentford, do you know what? Brentford have lost a few players as well. Oh, now this is getting tough, isn't it? Do you know what? I am going to jump Everton and West Ham up and Palace. I hate to do it to Brighton and Brentford, but now I'm thinking about players they've lost. I'm going to have to drop Brighton and Brentford down. I know they had good seasons, and Fulham as well. All three of them had a good season. Warrior Palace will be safe. Burnley will be all right with Vincent Kompany. Forest 17th with Cooper. And I reckon Wolves, Sheffield United, and Luton to get relegated. Right, I'm okay with that. That's the Premier League list for 23-24. I'm okay with that. I'm sorry, Luton fans. Wait, so Wolves are already sacking Lotagu? Wait, I've just read that Wolves 3 hours ago. I've got to change this. Right, Wolves down to 19th. I'm sorry. You're sacking your manager a week before the season. I don't know what I did with Bournemouth. Bournemouth are back down again. How do you say his name? Lopete is leaving. We'll say it that way. Julen Lopetelli. We're going with this. This is it. This is the Premier League. Anywhere in the middle could get jumbled around. So those were my Premier League predictions. If you ever want to join me, I'm over on twitch.tv/SiMaggio. We're normally playing Football Manager and chatting things about football, so come join me there. But in the meantime, let me know if I'm wrong on one of these predictions here.